So you see now our new logo, we decided it was time for us to change, to have a logo that better represents who we are, what we are today in the industry. The regional market is actually very significant. So 900 million people fly less than 500 kilometers. And amongst these, again, roughly 300 million will fly in a turboprop. If you look at the sales between 2010 and 2015, we are today, notwithstanding the technology, jet or turboprop, we're ahead of the pack. Just the turboprop, we are between 75 and 80% market share. It shows, I believe, that the aircraft is really attuned to what the market is, to what the market demands today, which is basically a very simple aircraft, very efficient, very versatile, who burns less fuel than any other and who respects the environment, and that's what we do. Many of our sales are really driven by the willingness from the airlines to save fuel. Our aircraft simply burn much less fuel than any others. So when the fuel price is divided by 2, well, that slows down a little bit the process. The other thing that slowed down a little bit the process was the fact that I wouldn't say we sold out, but we have sold 3 years of production. So we don't have any slots anytime soon. So despite this, we today were able to get and to announce 46 firm orders and 35 options. So we have Hop, who actually introduced the 600 in Europe, Binter, who just purchased the 600. Binter Canarias, I may have mentioned the airline to you earlier on. These people are operating today about 20 ATRs, and their dispatch reliability is above 99.9. We also went through a very important milestone in our history, in that we just sold the 1,500 aircraft. In the history of regional aviation, no aircraft was sold at that level ever before. Again, the ATR is a young aircraft. Okay, it's 20 years younger than the 737. It's 1 year younger than the A320. And these two aircraft, as far as I know, are far from the end of their lives. So it's the same for aircraft, and we believe that again we can continue to improve this aircraft, we can continue to make it better. So first, on the cabin, we feel, okay, we can increase the cabin, we can do better, and we can go up to 78 packs now with 28 pitch. And we believe it's something which already found some attraction in the market, but that otherwise remain the same aircraft, higher density. Again, it's a good solution from LCC in particular. On the cabin, we have done a combi version. We have developed new galleys. We have one of the most modern avionics which is flying today. The standard 2 of our flight deck has been certified at the end of last year. Today, we are going to do Clear Vision, which basically is an alternative to Cat 3 for airports without ILS. We just opened a spare center in Sao Paulo because it's, as you know, we have a very important large customer base in Brazil, and we wanted to grow there. We also opened an office in Beijing. We set a team there. We started to put some serious resources there, including local ones. Last but not least, I want to talk about also what we do in terms of green aviation. We do care about the environment, from the design to the disposal of the aircraft, when we manufacture it, when we maintain it, and also when we fly.
My impression from this morning was that ATR was keeping us very, very busy with writing notes and keeping up with the news. It really was a very quick-fire press conference with a lot of developments, with the announcement of the Combi, the high-density versions, but you can see that there are real developments to strengthen the ATR product and really make it much more attractive to the airlines.
It was a very interesting conference in the way that for the first time Japan is getting into the ATR club, which is really a surprise. I mean, this is really important in the way that Japan for many, many years was close to this airplane, to the ATR. So it's a good surprise. And you know that the ATR is reaching the number 1500. So it's a very good market, and I hope it's going to be boosting again, boosting the sales over the years.